which I would argue are biblical demons. Then in 1880, Alice Bailey was born. She really emphasized the need for humanity to make a one-world government and a one-world religion for this theosophical Age of Aquarius idea. Alice Bailey formed the Lucifer Publishing Company in 1920. In 1922, she changed the name to Lucis Trust. Lucis Trust basically promoted the work of one of these, quote, ascended masters, who called himself Dejois Cool, who was working through Alice Bailey for some 30 years. This demonic force wrote volumes of material through Bailey, and those writings served as the basis for all New Age thought. I mean, I almost can't be more emphatic about that. Almost every tiny little New Age concept can probably be tracked back to something in her extensive writings. But her writings are very cryptic, and they almost need a dictionary of terms in order to understand what she means by certain things. And almost no New Ager reads her work. What has happened is that the New Age gurus spend the time reading her work, and then they teach the concepts that she teaches to their followers, filtered through their own personal beliefs and eliminating all the references to New World Order and, you know, the World Teacher and all this stuff. Again, the New Ager does not need to know where this stuff comes from. They just need to believe the basic principles. Quoting Terry Melanson here, it says, Lucis Trust is a powerful institution that enjoys consultative status with the United Nations, which permits it to have a close working relationship with the United Nations, including a seat on the weekly sessions, but most importantly, influence with powerful business and national leaders throughout the world. Through its founding of world goodwill, Lucis Trust is, quote, aggressively involved in promoting globalist ideology. Here's a quick quote to illustrate just one aspect of her position regarding the coming world government and the control that it needed. She said, in the preparatory period for the New World Order, there will be a steady and regulated disarmament. It will not be optional. No nation will be permitted to produce or organize equipment for destructive purposes or to infringe the security of any other nation. Bailey was always referencing something called, quote, the plan. This not only called for steps to begin to influence world government, but it also included a plan to spread the ideas of the Luciferian New Age in preparation for a man that they sometimes called the World Teacher. This plan was admittedly to prepare the human thoughts to accept this new world order and new world ruler when he finally comes. One quote from her regarding this says, this must form the theme of all the propaganda work to be done during the next few decades, until the year 2025. A brief space of time indeed to produce fundamental changes in human thought, awareness, and direction, but at the same time a quite possible achievement, provided the new group of world servers and the men and women of goodwill perform a conscientious task.
2025, eh? A year after Trump's re-election, eh?
So we'll talk about this group later on, but what she's wanting them to do is to produce propaganda to essentially change human thought and awareness and direction in preparation for her new world order, in preparation for the world teacher. Another quote says, the day is dawning when all the religions will be regarded as emanating from one great spiritual source. All will be seen as unitedly providing the one root out of which the universal world religion will inevitably emerge. Then there will be neither Christian nor heathen, neither Jew nor Gentile, but simply one great body of believers gathered out of all the current religions. So you can see that she intends to produce propaganda to get the world to think the way that she wants them to think. I want to point out, by showing the Luciferian roots of theosophy, that it is their intense veneration of Satan and Lucifer and their hatred of God that I think makes it not all that unlikely that they could be used to promote this very important satanic aspect that is preparation for the Antichrist, because they were so given over to it. Helena Blavatsky writes that it is but natural to view Satan, the serpent of Genesis, as the real creator and benefactor, the father of spiritual mankind.
These people are evil. This is Mystery Babylon. This is Satanism. They worship Satan, exactly what it is. You know, the elite of the elite worship and follow Satan. And so Alice Bailey guises everything in love and light, simply love and light. But if you actually read what she is writing and listen to what she is saying, she is calling for the brave new world order of love and light, the one world religion and one world government that was prophesied in the book of Revelation. So, yeah. All right, everybody. Turn to God. God bless everybody. Take care.